Hello LEGO fans, Bricks Unbound here with another Building Hogwarts update. Today we're taking a look at the entrance hall progress so far. I was really hoping I would be able to call this video Entrance Hall Complete, but as you can see, I of course ran out of pieces again. Thought I had plenty. I had, I don't know, 100, 150 or so of these 2x2x3 bricks, but it wasn't enough. You can see there's a big gap here. And then of course I'll also need some to finish tiling over, or not tiling over, but putting the roof up over this hallway section. So I guess to give you an idea of where this is at in the castle. So there still needs to be another little structure inside here, which is what you can see on the entrance courtyard section of the build from previous videos. That will be pushed right up against this. And then the Great Hall sits back behind here as I knock off all my little turret things. So Great Hall is back behind here. This roof just is a continuation of that roof. And then this little section of hallway here leads to the grand staircase tower. So that's my large round tower, the biggest round tower of Hogwarts Castle, is what will sit here. So for the moment, this hallway just slides right off, which I think works perfectly fine. That way everything is pretty modular. It fits in there just fine without even having to use the extra little attachment points there. And one thing that's a little unfortunate is you can see for this roof there's these gaps here, but they don't make the not inverted slope, but the concave slope pieces for the 2x2x3 angled slopes here. But I don't think the gaps are too terribly noticeable if you get back from a long distance. Now that I've mentioned them, of course, you can obviously see them. But that's about the best I could come up with to block that gap, which I think works fine. The roof section does lift off here. Well, in theory. Let me set the camera down. It's attached pretty good, unfortunately there, or fortunately, there we go. So yeah, you can see just right pretty much at the base of the arches here, it lifts off. Again, obviously missing plenty of pieces. This will be filled in with bricks, or I was considering doing some kind of or attempting to, I haven't tried it yet, but some kind of stained glass window, mosaic style, using the cheese slopes and stuff. Not sure exactly how to pull that off, but I think it would be kind of cool and make this wall not just plain, although you won't ever see this this wall here anyway, so maybe I won't worry about that. So look at the entrance hall itself. Quite a bit has actually changed since the last time I looked at this, which was possibly back in the single digits. That I actually took a close look at this. You've seen the expanded version of it in any of my overview updates for quite a while, because it has been in this state for a bit. But I have widened it by 4 studs so then I could fit the center turret in, so then the spacing between the turrets matches that of the rest of the Great Hall section. And this is just a very simple entryway to it here, leading again out into the hallway and then to the grand staircase. A little hard to get great views down inside here, but there is the Architect of Hogwarts statue. I believe we're supposed to be, at least rumor has it, I haven't looked closely enough at the images yet of the advent calendar, but I think we're supposed to actually get a Architect of Hogwarts figure in that, so I very well might replace this one with it. I just used a bunch of gold pieces, gold fez for his hat. And then in his left hand he has, I guess, probably the blueprints for Hogwarts, and then in his right hand a miniature model of the castle. Very simple there, but it's hard to make a good looking one at that small of a scale. We do have the statues up on the walls to either side of the door here. There's 4 on this side, and then also I have some across the other way here. And that's pretty much it really for this. To give you an idea, here's the interior wall of the Great Hall, that then has its walls coming off here and here to make this all line up properly. You can see the gaps, so part of the Great Wall just slots right into those. But as I said, that's pretty much gonna do it for this update. So it's a pretty short one. I guess I could attempt to go set this in place here as well, so you get an idea of how this is going to line up. Give me just one moment to go grab the roof. Okay, so it's not really connected by anything, but you can see how it lines up there. Again, I still need to raise up everything on rocks, but it's coming together, and I think this will end up blocking off the gap pretty well. Might do a little bit of adjusting on the height of everything, but I think it's looking good. Thanks for watching this video, and please come back for more.